Yeah, you read the title, right? The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on Nintendo Switch 2 will be the greatest version of the game. Scratch the GameCube version and the Wii U version. I know what you're thinking. It is the GameCube version. No, it's not. It's a different version than the GameCube version. Sure, it has all the same features of the GameCube version, but it's a different version. Now, what I'm actually talking about here is it's going to be the greatest version. Now, you also might be saying, hey, well, the Wii U version is perfect because it allows you to go across the 7 seas and look down at your gamepad. Also, you get the Swift Sail. Now, I might disagree on that. I think the Swift Sail is good for some players, but for other players that want to feel the true immersion of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, it might not be the perfect thing for you because it's called The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for a reason. Now, if you went without the Swift Sail, you have to change the direction of the wind, control the wind with your powers, and use your nice flute to, there you go. But on the Wii U version, you don't get that. I mean, you technically do. You don't have to get the Swift Sail if you don't want to. But there, what's the point? If there's a faster way to go around the 7 seas, well, obviously I'm going to go and get the Swift Sail. Now, the Swift Sail essentially turns your Wind Waker boat into a motorboat, so you can go anywhere it wants. It doesn't matter if the wind is blowing against you, you can keep on going. It kind of moves the wind with you, so it's like the Wind Waker flute boat. But anyways, I'm still thinking that the Nintendo Switch 2 is the best version. Look at these two side by side. We're taking the GameCube, we're taking the Nintendo Switch 2, and we're taking the Wii U. I personally think that the Nintendo Switch 2 version looks amazing. Nintendo made sure to specify, hey, this is a completely different version. It looks so much better, right? I think it looks pretty good. It looks nice and clear. The image looks crisp. Now, it might not be super colorful like the Wii U version, but it's still a really good option. It's a really good option to play this game. Now, if you're one like me and maybe you like owning your game, you like having the physical thing, you don't technically get that on the Nintendo Switch 2 version. It's more so you have to pay a subscription for The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I know that right there kind of sucks. Then I'm leaning straight back towards the Wii U version. But this one right here, you can play the game at 4K 60 and it looks really, really nice. Also, depending on how you look at it, the Triforce pieces, how on the Wii U version, it really upgrades that and it makes it less of a hassle and tedious to go and get all of the fetch quests of the Triforce pieces. But I think that right there is just content, You can finish the game in 24 hours instead of 20 hours on the Wii U version. You see what I'm saying? You get extra content. Now, it might not be the best amount of content because it's a complete fetch quest. You have to go and get more gems. You have to go and get all of this stuff. But at the same time, it's still one heck of a thing. Now, I haven't got to the best part. The reason why I say it's the greatest version is because you can take this wherever you want. Let's just say you want to go outside and touch some grass. You take your Switch with you and you can bring it wherever you want. I mean, it's perfect, right? You can go and bring that bad boy anywhere you want it. Let's just say you're going on a car trip. You want to bring The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker with you, but that's not the only game that you want to play. You can essentially put it in sleep mode, bring it with you, play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and then access a time or a load stamp or whatever. And there you go. You'll load it, and you're done. You save it, you're good. You can close the GameCube app, and then you can go and play Mario Kart World or Cyberpunk or whatever game you brought with you, and there you go. You play that, and you come straight back to the GameCube version. You pick up and play exactly where you left off. On the Wii U or even the GameCube version, you either have to leave it on, which is using power all the time, or you had to save, and let's just say you were in the middle of a dungeon. It wouldn't pick up exactly where you left off. You had to go through all the rooms and keep going exactly where you were and make your march and keep on all the way. Yeah. I personally do think that the Nintendo Switch 2 version looks a little bit better because, you don't get that foggy hue. For some reason on the Wii U, I noticed that you get this weird little foggy hue And on some of you, that might be like, okay, that looks good. I think the foggy hue is perfect. It looks amazing, you know? But others might be like, it gets rid of the experience. You get this fog instead of looking out in the islands. Now, I guess it makes it more realistic, but yeah. Now, we could also talk about, I guess, the performance. Now, the performance on the Wii U, if you notice, it didn't run that great. I mean, it did run great. I didn't notice when I was playing, but sometimes you would notice it, especially if there's a storm and then you're fighting one of those big old creatures. Yep, we're going to say creatures just in case you haven't played the game and this is your favorite thing. But creatures, you can use bombs and the bombs just like explode and then the frame drops every single time. So that's a little bit of an issue. But overall, I'm thinking Nintendo Switch 2 version looking pretty good. It's looking pretty awesome because it's got a lot. It's got a lot to offer. Like, I like how you're able to take it wherever you want. It's perfect. You can save right there at a boss fight, and you can pick up exactly where you left off. Now, it's unclear if you can rewind the game. Yeah, so it's not technically confirmed that we won't be seeing the rewind, because every single thing has the rewind, except the N64, I believe. But anyways, it's a possibility. But now, I'm not just saying this because, yeah, this is the best game ever. You know, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker is so great. I like to play actually in handheld mode because I think handheld mode gives you the nice experience. Instead of sitting down on a chair, back straight up, feet against the desk or whatever, you can lie down and put the thing right up above your head and play the game. I don't know if that's just me. I just like playing games in handheld mode, and this is the game that offers that. So obviously, I'm going to lean towards the handheld mode games because handheld mode is great for certain things. It's great for a nice adventure like The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, where it's a nice, calming, open-sea adventure. Now, you would obviously play Twilight Princess on a TV because, like, that right there, you gotta sit up straight and focus up. But Wind Waker, it's a nice, calmy, cartoony adventure. Just like Animal Crossing, that is a perfect example. It's a nice, comfy adventure for you. And it's perfect in handheld mode. But anyways, gonna start a whole debate about handheld versus TV mode. I think that the game is perfect. It's just great. The only thing that I would change is the silly UI elements. Those things are horrible. Get rid of UI elements. I hate how the GameCube version has the little, okay, A's this button, then you got B, and all the way in the corner, and it's all a whole clutter mess. That right there, we can get rid of it, and also make it widescreen. But for some reason, they don't want to make it widescreen. I don't care. I'll play the game on stretch res. Just bring me the widescreen. I think it's better anyways because, like, then you can stretch it out and you don't have this bad, dumb little black thing on the side. It's just horrible. Just give me the wide screen. If the entire game is stretched, that's completely fine. Anyways, I'm still thinking GameCube version is the best version. It looks great. You can bring it anywhere you want. It's perfect. So what do you think about this? I'm still not against the Wii U version. I think the Wii U version has a lot to offer. It's actually my first time. That was my first time playing The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and I think that it's a perfect version. It's just a nice experience, especially when you have the gamepad. But let's just say you were taking that without the gamepad and throwing it on Nintendo Switch too. I don't think that it would hold up as much because the gamepad was really a great experience. It was so good. But yeah, what do you think about this? Do you think that The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, the Switch 2 version or whatever, is the greatest version? Because I'm leaning towards that. I've never actually played the Switch 2 version, yet. But let me tell you, you're going to have a great time. The only thing that I would get rid of is that horrible UI system. That thing right there, it's got to go. We also can get rid of that it's an NSO exclusive. Maybe you can throw it on the shop. And also, one more thing, maybe add a hard mode. I mean, the Switch version or the Wii U version did give you a hard mode, which was pretty cool. But not super, super hard. It was just kind of hard. Make it super hard. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoy. Hope that you consider to agree with me. Consider to please hit the subscribe button. Because that would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for everything. Hit the like button. It's completely up to you. I mean, if you want to. You made it this far, so might as well. So, yeah. Anyways, see you in the next one.